What was that moment where you figured out? What was the date where you were like, oh, wow, I don't know shit?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Since I was 13?
No, I'm talking about 20-year-old Trip.
Okay, 20-year-old Trip. Okay.
What was 20-year-old Trip
Oh, okay.
doing?
Yeah. We got something. Well, I am now in the real world. I'm 22. I'm fresh out of college.
Yeah.
Your social circle is not just baked in. You're out there. And so, I mean, the thing is I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I had no idea what to do. All I could do was drink alcohol to reduce the anxiety to go over and approach a woman. And the anxiety was so bad that it didn't even really work. Like the alcohol barely made it easier to go over and talk to a woman. And I remember too, I'm 22. I just read the book The Game by Neil Strauss like 3 times. That. Yeah, you ever read it?
No, but I remember seeing it a lot.
Yeah,
in college.
It's the origin story. I'm not unique in that sense. It's the origin story for many men. They found that book. Maybe not now. Maybe now the origin story is finding Trip Kramer. I don't know.
All right.
But back in the day, it was that book, because that book told men, if you're not a super good looking dude and you're not really charismatic, there's actually ways to learn how to attract women, even if you're a total nerd and you're catching all those L's. So anyway, fresh off of that book, you could take some techniques from the book and you can try them. And so I would try them. And I tried them only maybe 3 times. Why 3? Well, because I got rejected every single time. And not only did I get rejected, they did the worst thing you could possibly think of.
The slap or the drink in the face?
Well, no, not that bad.
Oh, I mean, hey, you said bad.
Well, let's just say, if you get a technique from online to use to attract a woman,
they've heard it before.
If they call you out, it doesn't feel so good.
Yeah.
Is that a pickup line?
Yeah.
Did you learn that from the pickup artist?
Yeah.
Legit got that 3 times.
Wow.
Once in college, at the end of college. And then I was like, I can't use this stuff anymore. No good.
It may be outdated a little bit.
And then a couple more times. You know what's funny too is I think a couple times when I tried something, I wasn't even trying a technique. I literally was. Yeah, I remember this. I was at Busby's. Man, if anyone from LA who's been there for a while, they're gonna be like, "Wow, that's a crazy reference." It's a place called Busby's. I don't know, maybe it's still around. Busby's West and Busby's East. I went to Busby's East one night, got super drunk, just literally went up and talked to a girl. Didn't use any technique, anything.
Wow.
She still was like, "Is this from the pickup artist?" I was like, what? So now if I just go up and talk to a woman, I'm going to get called out for
because you're trying to pick her up.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
I don't know. I don't remember exactly what I said or what I did, but at that point I was like, all right, this is
not working.
This is really not working.
Yeah.
So you know what I did? What does any man do when he tries to meet women in person and it doesn't work? He goes online.
Does more research.
At least this is what you did in 2005.
I was going to say,
2012.
I had to think about it. I was just like, what did I do when I tried to pick up girls and it didn't work?
I don't know if I can't imagine you had a time when it didn't work for you.
Absolutely. Trip.
Okay.
So you know I'm a nerd. Imagine a 20-something-year-old Mario, 22-year-old Mario, very nerdy, still nerdy. High school, nerdy, been nerdy. Don't worry about the athletic thing. Yes, I was also an athlete, but I was very nerdy. I didn't probably come into
Were you popular in high school?
No.
But you were an athlete.
Yeah.
Most athletes are popular in high school.
I was a nerd. They knew me, but that's not the same.
Unless you're a mathlete.
That too. But, it's different. It's not the same when you're just a straight up athlete, but you're also a nerd. That's also an asshole sometimes. It's just who I was. I don't think I came into my own as far as like really understanding how to talk to girls until maybe, like 25. But I already tasted a little bit of success. I already had professional success and worked with a lot of women. I stopped taking myself so seriously. I started having fun, just joking, talking shit. And I realized something really quickly.
That's huge.
It didn't matter what I looked like or what my career status was. Was I fucking fun to be around? Did I just say silly shit? Did I take myself too seriously? Take yourself seriously career-wise. Get your shit together. Pay your bills. But in random conversation and banter, I would often, make jokes, not necessarily demeaning myself, but I can take a joke, but I can get one back. And what I've learned with women, man, if you can take a joke, give one back, and she gives you another, it's sexy. Women think that's sexy when they can have a moment to be funny with you because, man, we think we're funny all the time.
So if we want to go back to nerdy, I would call that tension. And tension.
That is exactly. I know a lot of tension. I listen. I know.
Too much.
I listen to you talk about tension and I laugh all the time in my head because that is the number one way I get girls.
Yes.
Other than muscles.
I was not building, those muscles help. Let's be honest.
They help.
Well, first of all, I didn't have muscles. I still don't really have muscles.
You're doing good.
And I'm working on it. And I wasn't building any tension.
Yeah.
If we were friends, if I was friends with a guy or a girl, I'd be fun. People would like me.
Yeah.
That I had.
But the initial.
You get me with a stranger?
Yeah.
An attractive female stranger? There's no tension. Boring AF. You know what I would do? Oh my God, this is a story.
Hit me. Come on, hit me.
So when I was 21 years old, I'm a junior in college. I was in a fraternity. I cringe, but it's also a good story because it reminds me of what guys shouldn't do. So I'm 21 years old. It's the first semester of junior year. It's exciting.
Of course.
You're a junior. You're now the oldest person in the fraternity. You're one of the older people in college. And you're still like in the scene, right? Because when you're a senior, you're still in the scene, but you're kind of like, all right, I'm almost out of here.
Yeah, senioritis hits you really hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You've done everything.
You don't live in the frat anymore. Yeah. You're just kind of in your own little world. But I feel like the junior is like kind of a little bit more the king of where like a senior in high school is the king. I feel like the junior. Anyway, I felt that energy.
Okay.
And it was the first semester, and I thought, okay, like I'm cool. I'm a little cool. Started to dress a little bit better. Got contacts, which made me feel more confident.
Okay.
And now all these cute girls, because it's the very beginning of school, are coming over to the fraternity to pre-drink. So what did I do when all these cute girls were coming over to pre-drink?
You drank.
Well, yes, I did drink. And I also did not talk to a single one of them.
What? What? You're the junior. They're coming to talk to you.
So I was in denial and in the wrong mindset, thinking, okay, again, this is delusion. Okay?
Yeah.
It was a complete delusion.
Big time.
I was too cool. Like, the girls will come to me. Like, what?
I love that guy. That's my favorite guy.
So false, so wrong.
Oh, that's my favorite
And also, obviously, covering up just being nervous to talk to girls.
Of course.
It's like, I got to play it cool. That's what I thought. I had to play it cool. Not go over to them right away. Okay, girls come in. And I eventually did talk to some of them, but like it took. It took like, I don't even know. I have no memory of it. I have lots of memories of not talking to them. So I'm sure it eventually kind of happened, but even from that, nothing really happened. I mean, there'd be even nights too where it didn't happen. Like I would see them come in and like, I would be there and be like, oh, I'm too cool to talk to them. It'll just kind of happen. I don't want to be too needy or something. And then they just leave and it's like, oh shit, well maybe I'll see them at the bar. I don't know.
Wow.
Have I learned? It's like, who the person who gets girls does?
They go talk to girls.
They go talk to
just
girls.
Go talk.
They literally do the exact opposite. They play leader.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I haven't met you girls yet. Wait, where are you from? Who do you know here? Oh, cool. Awesome. Come inside. Let's get a shot.
Initiating the conversation.
Yes, being part of the conversation.
Yes. Being part of the conversation is great. But when you initiate the conversation and it's a good vibe after the first 5 words, it doesn't even have to be complex. Just like, oh, what's up? How you doing? It's not like, so hey, what's up? How you doing? Same words, different approach.
You know what? Both are even just good enough.
Yeah.
Better than what I did. So
you didn't do
talk
anything.
about the L. I didn't do anything. And if you're not on their radar,
Yeah.
nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like when I say it, it's like, oh, duh.
Yeah. But in the moment,
it wasn't duh at the
no,
moment.
in the
that was
moment,
just my
you're
reality.
nervous. You're like looking at all these, you don't know any of these people. In general, we are nervous we're nervous to meet new people anyway, to have that first interaction with new people. You add the attraction factor. I mean, now you're like, I just don't want to fuck this up. And it's like, but
And then it's
no, you're good.
And then
You're
it's 5 girls instead of 1, right?
Yeah.
And that always gets more tough too, because it's more intimidating to talk to a
Absolutely.
group of people or a group of attractive women.
Yeah.
So,
But the cool thing about, being the host of a party, because I know a lot of, there may be some people that are, in frats right now. You're the host.
yeah, you're the host.
Be the host. Simple.
It's
Just
like it's
hey.
like I talked about in a recent.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
I put out a video.
You went to a party.
Went to part of early,
It
and
wasn't your party, but you met everyone before as
Right.
people came in.
and I didn't act like the host. Hey,
No.
welcome to the party.
You were
What's
just
going on?
there.
Grab a drink. I was there, but I was very active
Yeah.
and exhibiting leadership type
Exactly.
host-like qualities, where that's
Yeah.
significantly more attractive.
And this is a tangent on a different topic. It's interesting when you do that and you meet other guys and you're introducing each other at a party. You never met each other before. Girls see that too. And you instantly stand out a little bit as that approachable person, because you just met all of these dudes and not even like in a what's up bro, whatever. It's just like, yo, come on in, like everybody's having a good time, here's a drink. And it's just like you're initiating and kind of guiding and creating the energy for the entire party.
Yeah.
Now that is a trick that I still use to this day.
Yeah,
I
it's
did
powerful.
it in LA. I just was like, I don't know any of these dudes, but I'm going to tell a whole bunch of jokes. We're just going to have a good time. Now, obviously that flows into everybody's feeling good. So if everybody's confident, then now everybody can talk to girls because everybody's feeling good. That's how you do the fraternity style dating thing, is that you have to have that one initiator, kind of get everybody kind of ready, prepped, like
Totally.
a coach.
Sure.
Like a coach.
Yes.
Trip Kramer at tripadvice.com.
That's at tripadvice.com. But that's the thing is, it doesn't matter whether you're at a frat or a party, or you go alone to a bar, or you're on a first date. Like, all the interactions with women are going to be better, and you will build more attraction
Yeah.
if that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And women just don't like wallflowers.
No.
They want to be with the man.
Yeah.
The man in charge.